Hello tanks and tankettes, and oh my word, it's been one of those days where just everything has gone wrong. Do you remember the slightly derpy in-garage stuttering that was happening with, specifically when I was speaking in that War Thunder video I did? Well, I figured out what caused that, and I figured it out by basically having a whole half-hour recording of World of Tanks, where I was talking live, and the video itself, recording, was fine. But in the edit, I noticed exactly the same thing was happening, only it was about 5 times worse, because it was throughout the whole video. Now, I have finally figured out what the problem was with a bit of experimentation, and I've since had to go recording this video again, except it all went derpy once more for different reasons. Somebody called up in the middle of like after the first 4 minutes, in the middle of a battle, and somebody phoned, and I was like, okay, I might as well just start again. So this is third time lucky. And I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to show you some of the new premium mediums I've gotten over the winter. Now, I've been gifted a couple, and I bought one. The ones I've been gifted are the T-3485M by Raylin. Zaloysius sent me a code for the Panzer IV Hydrostat. Streets Ahead from SGTA gifted me the Panther 88, and because he gifted me it before the price drop, I actually got the gold difference made to my account. And because it was on sale, I bought the T-34-3, one of the few premium tanks that you can buy right now in the tech tree that I didn't actually have. The other's the Super Pershing. Even on discount, I'm not really buying the Super Pershing. But I was curious enough about this thing, 9,300 gold, I think it was. Yeah, 9.3k gold, down from its usual price of something like 11k. For its usual price, it's pretty damn expensive. When it's discounted, it's not so bad, but aside from the price, I'm actually not hating it, surprisingly. But yeah, I was going to look at these, and I was going to play the 2 low tiers, and I did play the 2 low tiers in the earlier video. I had half hour where I had 2 games in each, and some of them were not even that bad, given that it's on a weekend. But that was earlier in the day on a weekend. And the 2 games that I had before, I had some games in between, and then the second attempt at recording, the teams. But we're getting a bit late in the day now. So I could play the higher tier ones, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to play a mouse. I don't care. I don't care at this point. My brain is broken. That's it. Technical problems are just... yeah. The thing I discovered, and I can explain as I'm going along, I'm driving a mouse, I've got lots of time to explain. What I discovered was, and I discovered that this must have been the issue with the War Thunder video as well. Although why it was only in garage, why it wasn't a problem in battle, I do not know. But it's to do with the change in video editing software that I got. Because my mum, actually, for Christmas, her gift to me was a newer version of Sony Vegas. Not the pro super duper expensive version, but the kind of consumer version, which is alright. It's still decent. It's not the best video editing software ever, but it gets the job done. So I went from version 11 to version 13. Now with version 11, and this is where Bandicam comes into the story, what I was doing with Bandicam when I was recording all of these live things, and just recording anything in fact, was using the AVI container option. Now, Bandicam can record files to either an AVI file or an MPEG file. And for the longest time I was recording to AVI. Now Vegas doesn't particularly like AVI. However, you get the right codecs and it's fine. It can import and it can render and it does all that stuff fine. Vegas 13, Vegas 11 obviously I was talking about that. Vegas 13, in theory, you can do the same thing. You get the right codecs and it's fine. Except it wasn't fine. And there was some really weird stuff happening with the AVI files. So, what I did was I went to Bandicam, I changed the settings, I had the output go to an MPEG container, and in theory, that should have been all fine. When I'm just recording a video, it is fine. However, when I'm recording a video with 2 sound inputs, and specifically the issue Bandicam seems to have is with USB sound inputs, because obviously I'm using a USB headset, you get that weird stuttering effect. And the first attempt at recording this video, it was really bad. The War Thunder one, it was only in the garage, but the World of Tanks, apparently all the way through, it was just that weird, annoying stuttering, and it was enough that I thought, right, now I can't actually use this recording, can I? So I binned that one, and I had to tinker around, and I did some test rendering, and I have come to the conclusion that what I'm going to have to do is, when I'm doing these live recordings, I'm going to have to go back to recording AVI. And then I'm going to have to transcode to MPEG, because trying to edit with AVI files, it brings up all kinds of weirdness in Vegas Movie Studio 13. So that just adds basically a whole bunch of time. Because what I have to do is take the files and I have to essentially change their container format. And I can do it losslessly, so there's absolutely no loss of quality. Well, that's not an issue. The issue is it's just going to take longer, because a half-hour video, for instance, might... well, it'll take over an hour to transcode that for sure. So it's just a massive annoyance more than anything else, and it means I might do these live recorded videos even less often than usual, just because I'm going to have to... oh, that's an ISU. Spend a lot more time. Hopefully I don't hit his gun barrel. No, hit the ground instead. So yeah, and it already takes a while to do these videos because I have to spend longer just... oh, there we go. Got hit by two things at once, that's always a bit painful. It usually requires that I do a 2-pass render in order, you know, a lower quality 2-pass render to basically meet my needs for uploading stuff to the internet, because my internet connection's not the strongest. But that has the impact of being a much longer render time, so it's just adding potentially hours of render time on top of already hours of render time. So that's fun. So you can see why I'm a bit miffed and just have decided to go, stuff it, I'm playing the mouse. So I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm just driving forward and shooting things, which is actually pretty much how one plays the mouse, to be honest. So this VK must be bricking it. Don't worry, little VK, someday you too will have an awesome mouse. It gets better. Although the VK is not bad at all, it's just, in this kind of situation, with this matchmaking, yeah, it's not the best time to be a VK. There was actually one of the battles, which for me was over in about a minute. It was Ruinberg, one of the Ruinberg maps. And I was very bottom tier because the 3485M can get tier 8 matchmaking. It's regular matchmaking, which is one of the massive flies in the ointment for that thing. And oh, LOE5. Basically, it was very, very, very bottom tier matchmaking, and I was driving forward to try and spot, and I wasn't even fast enough for that. I just got 3-shotted. Oh, hello, ammo rack. You felt that. So they've all desperately come back across or whatever to try and get us. I'm going to have to watch my side with that. 125. -3 if he's being canny. Might be a problem. Oh, side of the turret. Oh, probably aims that a bit lower than I could have. But, yeah, it's just fed up at this point, so mouse. And there's no arty in this game, so it's even better. Some people would not consider the mouse to be a stress reliever tank, but oh boy, I do. And it... oh, I don't know where that shot went. Gets even better because I discovered something awesome. They're buffing the AMX-40. Or not... I don't know if they are actually buffing it, but they're changing it. It's getting, apparently, a different top gun. Oh, hello, side armor. Yes, I will take that all day long. Now, we're actually even on numbers, so... this is where... this might be an epic game in terms of damage, actually. Oh, hello. Get the IS-3 instead, then. Come on, reload, reload, reload. It's one of those times when you just start to feel that this tank doesn't quite load fast enough. So there's an E50M left, there's also an IS-8 left. Nearly 5k damage. This is about I cannot begin to tell you how much better this battle has been than any of the other battles I had when trying to record. Today's actually not been a bad day overall. I platooned up with a bunch of circlings earlier in the day, and we did tanks ranging from tier 4 to tier 9. And it was actually quite decent. We only lost a couple of games. And then the moment I tried to go and record on my own, of course it was all the teams that make you want to cry and go, "Oh, why? How do you people even have computers?" But you know, World of Tanks, free-to-play game. It's their game as much as it is my game to play, so yes. Oh, hello, are you actually going to kill this E50M? Not that I'm going to complain if I get that final kill. It's just it might be a bit awkward because he can just run away. No, there we go, they've killed him. Okay. Right, no, this has actually been a really good game for me in terms of damage in a mouse. Normally there's just not enough for you to do in terms of, like, you physically can't reload the gun fast enough. Like, you can shout at the screen, load faster, load faster, load faster, but it doesn't actually work. Hello! Oh, you're full health. Oh, Christmas! And he's tracked. If I get a bit of angle... Oh, this is beautiful. This is all assistance damage for me as well. Oh! Oh, you beautiful IS-8. I love you. Oh, the side of the turret will have that. Nearly 6k damage. Mouse. Mouse OP, man. Mouse OP. See? Mouse therapy works every time, 50% of the time. I don't know. Oh, look! A mastery. Or shall I say, a moustery. Yeah, you thought I'd forgotten that pun, hadn't you? It's weirdly one of my most watched videos. In fact, some of my most watched videos overall are mouse games, and I don't know why. Is it just that nobody else does videos of the mouse? Or is it just I am unusual and strange somehow in my love for this glorious machine? Look at this, 3k spotting and assistance. Nearly 6k damage. High caliber, Confederate, steel wall, ace mastery, demolition expert, spotter, fire for effect, and bruiser. Oh look, top of the team. That E5 actually did alright as well. I mean, this was pretty good in terms of... yeah, it really was the top of the team in this one, wasn't it? The mouse is like, if you get just even a few good teammates, even in a random battle, someone that's paying attention to you, you just roll forward and you just keep on rolling and dishing out that damage, and they roll up behind you and shoot all the stuff as well. So yeah, and this, by the way, this weekend event is in terms of credit making, this is glorious. Nearly 150,000 credits in a mouse. Yeah, like there's two separate things going on at the moment. There's a top 10 one and a top 3 one, and you actually, if you're in the top 3, you also got the top 10 one, so they stack up. It's really nice. And there's bonus XP, and as this is an elite vehicle, the bonus XP has all gone into my crew, so that's really nice. So this was yeah, that was fun. I'm feeling cheerful again. I mean, I'm still going to have to spend, I don't even know how long transcoding this video, but what the hell, at least I know the end result's going to be worth it. So I'm going to take a risk now. I'm actually going to do one more battle, and then we'll wrap up this video. We will do the medium thing at some point. I will look at these medium tanks. I'll do a live bit of gameplay. It's just... I've been trying... I've just spent too long today troubleshooting, and I've just, like, no, okay. So that mouse game has wiped it all away. That is the power of mouse. Probably not going to get the same from the E100, though. I find this thing altogether more frustrating to play, I've got to be honest. There's a lot more tier 10s in this one as well, so it's less good matchmaking wise. And multiple artillery, yay! Although on this map at least you get a lot more chance to take cover. So we'll see. Although the enemy 3 platoon, yeah, a couple of Unica people, so we can possibly expect some fizzing if we come across those guys. So, this map, Kharkov. It's not a bad map, although it can be a little bit unpredictable, but we seem to have... It's gotten to the point where enough people have played it enough times that a meta has emerged. And generally speaking, this whole middle sector here is quite important. The north is also quite important as well. You can get some flanking action going on there. And then less often than at the beginning, you see stuff happening down in that that central square. Although it's not really a square, it's actually round. Just thought I'd point that out. So I'm going to try my best to only use AP, but there might be a couple of the targets on the enemy team where I think now it has to be heat ammo. Probably the IS-7s and the E3. I can't think of any others where I might especially be reaching for the heat. Because I'm trying my best to be disciplined with this thing. Right, no backup. I don't actually want to... I would like to push in there, but who's going to back me up if I actually get rushed? There's an IS-7 here as well. Might go a little bit forward then. Now this is potentially one of the arty unsafe areas, so you have to be a bit careful with this middle sector. This middle zone of the map. Just try side-scraping out a bit here. There's no way this could be as good as the mouse game. That was just glorious. All hail the mouse. I'm going to push up. They're all along that street there, it looks like. But getting some surprise butt sacks going on might be difficult because they'll almost certainly have enough forces to just turn around and do something about it. Well, that T-49's about to auto-spot me. Yes, there we go. Backchat's going for that guy. Question is, do I want to press up and be aggressive, or will I just instantly regret it if I do? Oh, can I shoot that IS-8? Yes, I can. And there we go. That unnecessary ammo rack though. So I've saved the bat shot. You might say team kill, not team kill, kill steal. There we go. But I saved that bat shatter shell. So that really was. Right, I can get this T-49. Question is, where is the waffle? Oh, hello. Mine's bigger. Yours is quite big, but mine's bigger. Right. Do I want to turn around at this point? Do I go for that 704? There's still a waffle. Oh. You have to excuse the phone going. That's rather inconvenient timing. And, oh, is that the Cyber E3? Just get turned round. That really is bad timing. I should like unplug my phone when I'm doing these things. Hopefully it wasn't too loud with the microphone. I don't actually know. 3 kills, less than 1,000 damage by the way. With this thing. A bit ridiculous. So we can't help out this IS-7. It's a little bit in trouble. Oh, there's the enemy IS-7. Right, we really do need to take out that 57 heavy. 62A is probably not that far away. Why, hello there. He's got friends though. So that's the 62A, who's going to go around. Oh yeah, we lost this. Yes, we have. Hello, IS-7. Hello, 62A. Gonna have him in the butt soon enough. Oh well, let's just try and milk some more damage out of this then. Is there... oh. Nope. That snapshot though. This is why I like the E100 less. Like the all-round armor protection's not as good. The reload's worse. And there's probably not much I can actually do to pen this guy when I'm face-hugging him like that. I don't think there's much I can do to pen him full stop. Let's try for the 62A instead. No, just getting penned from all sides now. It's just not as fun. That's my basic complaint against it. I know people seem to think it's the more capable tank, and if you spam premium ammo, sure, it really is. But, yes. So that was 4 kills and 1,200 damage. In an E100s, yes. That was a bit silly. Also, those guys weren't spamming. Well, the T-62A wasn't anyway, but maybe he would have known he didn't need to. I was showing him my butt all day long, but I didn't really have a lot of choice there, did I? Wow, you were in the corner the whole time? Yeah, this guy was credit to team. Yeah, oh well, this is going to be over pretty soon. It doesn't matter though, I don't care. That last game was so good, it can't even... A game like this can't even dent my mood. You know, we at least killed half the enemy team, but it wasn't a particularly good game, was it? But no, the last one was just so good that it even makes up for this one. So there we are. A pair of German heavies in place of my premium mediums, because premium mediums and tier 10 German heavies, they're the same thing, right? Basically the same thing. Yeah, even with my 1200 damage, that was still a lot better than, the majority of the team. Never mind. So, there we go. I have explained my technical difficulties and the head banging on the desk that ensued, and yeah, it's like the things that Bandicam likes to do, Vegas doesn't like to do, and the things that Vegas likes, Bandicam doesn't like. So, GG, well played. Hashtag just YouTuber things, I guess. So if you enjoyed this video, and after that mouse game I should ruddy well hope you did, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe to my channel, you can check out my other videos, my Facebook page, my Twitter, and as always, stay tuned for more.